Oh, interesting. Touch, touch, touch. That's what I touch. I know you want, I know you think. I'm tired, wasting time. Love and love. Oh man. Okay. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I'm almost out of that. Okay, that's not weird at all. That's not weird at all. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna not do that today. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Did not know that. Hello, hello.
Booster mode.
Some of these are so funny. I am right now getting
microcurrent dermish air
Sorry, hold on.
mode. Booster mode. Level 1.
I have class in a little bit, so I figured I would do this while I'm doing my skincare after I got out of the shower. Before I hop on my Zoom class from 6 to 8 p.m. And tomorrow I am filming for my podcast. And so I figured I would come on here and talk about it a little bit because I think I have an idea of what I want to talk about, but I'm not sure yet. Hello. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing okay. This was actually a pretty good Monday for me. It was calmer than it's going to be next Monday for me. I didn't have as many clients as I usually have, so I was able to like leave internship and go to the gym in a reasonable time before having class tonight. But next Monday, that probably will not happen. But we take our wins when we can.
1 minute passed.
But yeah, so tomorrow I'm filming an episode, and I think you guys really liked the episode before What does this do to my skin? It's a great question. It has different modes, and the mode that I'm using right now is supposed to be good for brightening. And then I'll do a mode for elasticity and then pores and stuff. Hello. I'm feeling good. Today has been a good start to the week. Very strong start to the week. How is everybody else's week going? But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to probably film an episode, I think, on your inner critic. So my podcast is called The Self-Indulgent Podcast, and I post it here on YouTube and then anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. And I think I'm going to talk about your inner critic. Because I have the thought about how, like, we're our own worst critic. And that seems to be true for most people. Especially, I think, as we get older, we tend to be our own worst critics. And just exploring that topic and what that means, and maybe how to start to, like, transform that into something different, into something more useful, instead of just beating up on ourselves all the time. Like, it's not super helpful or productive. And I think we should challenge ourselves, yes, but maybe not completely destroy how we feel about ourselves at the same time. Hi, Ashley. How was your day? But yeah, I think that's what I want to talk about tomorrow. I think, and getting out of our own way and things like that when I film. And I'm going to try to put that episode out by Thursday. The last episode that I put out that has done really well is up now, and it's like how to break addictive behaviors, and like identifying maladapting coping skills and something like that. But that's the topic of last episode that people seem to really enjoy it. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out.
3 minutes passed.
My skincare product is starting to dry up on my face, and now it's like this thing is like pulling my skin. This holds me really accountable, getting on here and it wanting to get on live and then being like, oh, well, I can do that while I do my skincare, has made me accountable in doing my skincare, because I will skip it. But I like coming on here to do it. So you guys are like kind of holding me accountable, because it is super simple for me to just come on here. I need to add skincare product. I'm so bored. What did you do today? What are you doing now? Well, yeah, well, aside from watching this, what else? What were you doing before you started watching this? I still have my Valentine's decorations up in the background. I'm just realizing that. I have balloons as well, and I think I have not taken them down because I'm like, I thought the helium in these balloons would have deflated by now, but like they have not. I should probably get rid of them soon though. I was just gonna wait until they come down, but they are like holding strong up there. But it makes me want to put more stuff on the wall now though, because I'm gonna take down all the hearts around the room and then it's gonna be a very bare wall. So now I'm like, I need to decorate my space. Oh, this takes so long.
4 minutes passed.
Ugh, I wish we could play music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. I need to figure out how to make sure I can block people and remove people from here when I need to. I feel like I thought I knew how to do it, but I don't. And it always gets weird when I first go on live. It always gets really weird. And then it will calm down after the first like 5 minutes.
Session complete.
Oh,
Microcurrent mode. Level 1.
okay. We are almost done. 2 more modes left. I'm getting hungry. What are you guys eating for dinner? I think I'm gonna have salmon. What should I do? I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you like to do, rather? Do you like to read? Do you like to play video games? Do you like to watch YouTube? What do you like to do? I want to get back into reading. I feel like I was doing a really good job. I ran a book club, and we ran it for 2 years, which I think is pretty impressive. I started a book club and we ran it together, I should say. I shouldn't say necessarily that I ran the book club, but it lasted for 2 years and I thought that was really impressive. And then we stopped
1
it
minute passed.
right before August. We finished our last book, and that was mostly fiction books, but I like self-help books, although I think that's part of a coping mechanism that I have. Like I like I have a whole self-improvement podcast, so that's obviously like my shtick. And I'm also studying psychology, so I think it's very on brand. But it's hard to, I think, constantly want to read those books, but that's what I'm most interested in. So yeah, reading can be a little difficult sometimes when it's like heavier stuff. But I do enjoy them sometimes. I was reading this book called, I think the book that I'm going to go back to reading, because I have this thing where I'll start books, especially when it's like a self-helpy type of book that has like to do with something that calls me. Like I'll start it and then I'll just lose steam and I won't finish it. And I would love to start actually finishing them. Although I guess if it serves its purpose, it's like, do I have to finish them? But I was reading this book called The Courage to Be Disliked. And I think I want to come back to that because I was really enjoying it and then I kind of just fell off. You just got back from gymnastics. Nice. I just got back from the gym. So maybe you can stretch. Well, you probably are. If you were in gymnastics, I'm sure you stretched at the end of practice, but shower, get comfy, cozy. That's what I'm gonna do. Even though I'm joining class, it's gonna be on Zoom, so I'm going to get comfy and cozy. And I will decide if I'm gonna keep my camera on or not later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get back to reading The Courage to Be Disliked because it is like more of a like psychology. It was more psychology focused than I thought it was gonna be. Like the principles, but basically the whole book is told from the perspective of this philosopher and this like student / mentee. And so I think I liked it because it was like, it kind of reminded me of The Alchemist for some reason. Not that the story was told in that way, but it got very like philosophy-esque. And I think that's why it reminds me of The Alchemist, because The Alchemist is kind of has like a very spiritual, philosophical undertone to it. And so I feel like, so with The Courage to Be Disliked, this guy, like this person who has heard about this philosopher, or I forget what he calls himself. I think just a philosopher. People in the town are like talking about this philosopher that can do all these things. And the kid is like a college student or something like that. And he's curious and he wants to challenge the philosopher on his thoughts and principles. And so the whole book is like this back and forth between the philosopher and the student. And he's basically like telling the student, like, no, you're literally responsible for your reality. Like, it's you and you have the power to change. And he's basically like, it's like a debate almost. Like they go back and forth, and the kid kind of gets pissed at him a few times. But it's so he has something to say to everything. And I'm like, it really kind of challenges the way you think about yourself. And it wasn't what I was expecting based on the title, The Courage to Be Disliked. Like I was expecting something completely different, but I actually really like the way that this author wrote this like back and forth, because it's easier to take in, I think, these complex topics and concepts that they're discussing in the book in a more like natural, organic way. Is it snowy outside where I live? No, it is not. It is actually really sunny. It hasn't snowed for like a week and a half. Is it snowy outside where you are? But yeah, I highly recommend that book. I forget the author's name. And the philosopher takes a lot of like, they're taking a lot of the beliefs of, I forget what
Session complete.
Level 1 philosopher from back in the day. Oh, you live in Canada? Yeah, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Pennsylvania, in the US. How much snow do you get where you are? I'm curious. I know you guys get a lot of snow, so I'm like curious, how many inches has been the most this year or this winter for you guys? I'm okay. This device the mode that I'm doing now makes this one's I think the one that's supposed to help with elasticity. So it's like tense. It's supposed to help with like relaxing the muscles in the face. So that's why it does that. I always think it's funny when it does that. Where do I buy? I bought it on Amazon. I might have bought this on the TikTok shop. Whoever had it for cheaper, if either Amazon or the TikTok shop, I don't think their website had it for cheaper. But yeah. You live in Massachusetts. Oh, so you also get snow.
1 minute passed.
You don't get a lot of snow like that. I would say this is what time is it? It is 5:29, almost 5:30 p.m. over here. I think the most snow we got, I would say it snowed more this winter than it did last winter. For sure. But yeah, I highly recommend that book. If you're interested in stuff like that. I kind of do think I want to get back into fiction though. Just a little bit, because that's what we focused on in my book club. And now I'm like, I miss fiction, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, I have a few on my list that are like really big, I think, on TikTok and stuff like that, but I have not commit. This semester has been lighter than I was anticipating, so I think that I could handle like a solid book. Okay. We are almost done with this. And then I am going to try to eat dinner before class starts. Bye. I wonder if this lags at all, like if my internet is funny. I always wonder if like I'm actually behind. My phone is going to die. We gotta hurry this up.
3 minutes passed. 4 minutes passed.
I feel very greasy. I don't know if I like the products that I've been using recently. I feel very like, I don't know. I don't feel like this one absorbs super well. Like it does, because when I wake up in the morning, like it's obviously absorbed most of it, but I don't know. It feels greasy. I use this, the CosRx hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid intensive cream. And I'm using it because I felt like I needed more hyaluronic acid because my skin gets very dry in the winter, like ridiculously dry in the winter, especially my T-zone. But I don't know, it feels greasy and I don't really like it. When it jiggles the skin, yeah. Oh, it's done. I think the same thing. I thought that was really funny because I watched some reviews and saw it happening to other people. So when I did it for the first time and I was like, oh, this really does, like, it is really loosening the muscles in your face by moving them all. I didn't even put on the last thing. I have one more product that I usually put on, but I just feel like, I don't know, it feels greasy. I don't like the greasy feeling for products, but I know it absorbs fine. So I don't know, maybe it's just a texture thing for myself. Whoop. And then I got to clean the piercings. And this. And then I gotta do belly button. I really hope my belly button piercing is good by the winter. I mean, the summer. So I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. It's very inconvenient. And I got it in August, so it needs to be done by the summer. But I know that it takes a minute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So as good as it's gonna get. But this has been the worst. My tragus piercing has been the worst. The absolute worst. And I think it's just because of how I sleep. But I sleep with the what is a neck pillow? Like I put my ear in the neck pillow and it doesn't matter. Like it still gets irritated overnight. So I guess it's just how I sleep and that's why the tragus is taking so long to heal. How long do you put that on for? The piercing stuff, I just put it on. This is a solution filled cotton swab. I know they say you're not supposed to use like Q-tips for piercings, but this is the only thing that has brought the bump down on my tragus piercing. And it has been trying to heal for 3 years. So this has worked. I use this. I just like clean the area with it. And then I put this on. This is from the same brand, Dr. Piercing. It's their piercing bump treatment drop. So I clean it and then I just put a drop of it on and just kind of, it says to massage it in. So I know this is like going against all like piercing aftercare, but I've tried all the things and this still won't go away. So I'll kind of go like this and then same thing with my belly button, and then I'll just leave it. I will just leave it. This should be fine. I think that's everything I'm gonna do today. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that a lot. I can take this off now. I can see again. Oh, come on. This is how sticky my face is. See what I'm telling you? I don't know. I think I'm not gonna purchase that product again, but we'll see. Okay. What product have I been using? I will cleanse my face with this, and then it's the Garnier micellar cleansing water. This is the rose water and glycerin one, all in one hydrating. And then I will use some sort of toner. So like I'll switch between this one, the milky rice toner, and this one, the Pharmacy Brighten Up 3XA toner. Which one did the micellar water you didn't like? The reason I like micellar water is because I hate like washing my face in the sink. Like, I hate washing it like that. And it's just easier for me to use some sort of cleansing pad so I can sit here in front of my vanity. And then I use this. This is the product I said I don't like, that I don't think is for me, because I feel like even looking at myself in the vanity, you may not be able to see it. Like I might look a little glowy on here, but in my vanity, I feel like I look greasy. It ends up absorbing in the skin. So I'm sure it's like, I'm getting benefits from it. I just don't like how it feels. And then I'll use Peach Slices Snail Rescue all-in-one deep moisture cream. So all of these things have been helping. Hi, Ashley. Have been helping like my winter flakiness. Like I don't experience it. Now, if I don't do my skincare for like a few days, which I should not be doing. Hi. I should not be doing that. But if I do that, I will start to get the flakies again. So I know it's working, but I don't think I'm going to rebuy the hyaluronic acid one. I feel like this one, the Snail Rescue, was not too bad. I like that one. I like how that, I feel like, absorbs better. But I feel like the other one, I don't like how it's sitting on my face right now. It's sticky though. It might be a good primer to me because it's like pretty sticky. Like I have so much hair sticking to it right now. But yeah, okay. My phone is about to die and I am about to get on class, but I want to eat first. So I'm gonna go. I will see you guys maybe later tonight after class or maybe tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here with me and keeping me busy while I prepare for class. I will see you guys next time. Bye.